Everyone, this is Katerina and I'll bring you the energy update for this magnified full moon in Sagittarius, together with some light codes to help you shift through these energies. And when I tuned into the energy of this full moon first last week, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so out of sync with the moon. All I can feel is that intensity of the sun. And I don't know if you felt that as well. There was this huge shift energetically on Monday, and it's like, oh my God, what happened? And it almost felt like we switched from solar energy into complete intense lunar energy. And a full moon in Sagittarius is like the full moon in the fire, the full moon in a frequency which really helps us transmute density. And when I looked energetically into the collective field, and it's like, oh my God, it's so foggy. It's like, what's happening? And they're saying all of us are really intensely releasing on an emotional level, on a mental level, to really embrace the new energies coming in. So that's the forerunners, the star seeds, the volunteers, the star wisdom keeper, the earth wisdom keepers, empaths, everyone who's like on the ascension trajectory is like, whoa. You know, when you sometimes hike up a mountain and all of a sudden you enter that cloud layer because the clouds are so deep and the mountain is so high. And that's what I'm feeling. The golden solar light being said, no, don't worry, you know, we'll bring in the light codes for parting the clouds, parting the fog. So that help, it's almost like we're creating a pathway through the fog in order for that new light to come in. And also on a cellular level, you know, some of you ask me questions in the comments like, wow, you know, one day I feel really high, then I run into turmoil, or there's more upheaval coming. And every time when we create a pathway into a higher frequency, we often, it's not like, you know, there's this tarot card or oracle card that's called obstacles are being removed from your path, and it's connected with elephants or Ganesh. And that energy is really what you're creating. So whatever is out of sync in your system, in your DNA level, and I mean, we clear really, really intensely deep layers of the DNA. You know, I'm fairly familiar with my soul incarnations throughout the realms and dimensions. I'm fairly aware of what's in my DNA from both sides of my ancestral lineage. And I'm like, you know, it's like the real baseline of those frequencies are now being recoded and rewritten. And it's like, oh my God, it's like all of a sudden you're afraid of tigers kind of thing, because it's that way back in time where this would be really prevalent. So when you create a new energy where you're gonna work from, connect with, it really brings everything to the surface on a much, much deeper level now than ever before. The good news is you also can reach higher than ever before. And once you've reached that new level, it's like, whoa, and here comes flow, you know, and this is how it feels like to be in the flow. And, you know, my new kitties that are coming, I was ordering things online and then the orders didn't go through. They took the money off without even registering the order and stuff like that. And it's like, hey, these are really basic, simple things. And it's still able to, in Swedish, they say, det strular till sig. You know, it's like one end of the string is wrong and then you have a whole bowl of wool that doesn't go anywhere. And you're like, how am I supposed to make something out of it? And you know, when that energy is it's almost like it's piling up and you're like, all right, work through that layer, work through that layer, work through another one, and here is a, God, you know. So I'm really grateful and I'm looking forward to the light codes that are coming forth. And with that full moon, it's almost like it has this huge magnetic draw that draws out all the density in our system to help bring it to the surface. And then like a tidal wave, shoots, and here we go, it's gone. You know, we're clearing through this. And I feel from, what's the day, Wednesday, like late Friday, Saturday morning onwards, the weekend feels much lighter in energy. It's like, oh, breath breath of fresh air. I have that again, that I can't talk properly. And on Sunday, we also have the Cosmic Christ activation, the big orchestra with twin flames from all across the realms, from the angelic, the ascended master, the galactics, the entire ascension team that is overlighting the ascension of the earth, and that's Lord Melchizedek, that's Ashtar Command, that's Archangel Metatron, that's the Divine Director. And then there are also now access points into the multiverse. There are portals coming online that give, it's more than a Stargate. For me, a Stargate is more like this universe. And now the energy is so amplified with these cosmic Christ codes that you're receiving. We're like, hey, and let's go beyond, you know, way to a different dimension. And all the beings in the Galactic Council is like, hey, we're rooted for you. We're all here. We welcome you. So all these twin flame couples gather together, the beings from the Galactic Council, our star brothers and sisters, also ancient or star elders, natives of the different tribes, then also the different Christ streams like Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. You have Krishna, you have Buddha, Kyan Yin. You know, there's a variety of the ascension path in Christ energies through various, what we would term religious concepts. You know, that trail of golden frequencies and light is in more than one. And, you know, your unique soul signature is calling forth what you need. And the guide said, yeah, can you bring forth all those different quotes for different personal ascension as well as global ascension, linking also with different timelines. All your timelines merge into one. You get a huge cellular upgrade with the support of Archangel Metatron. And the guides are saying, you know, Katarina's full of busy creating all these codes. I will go to more sacred sites, also anchoring these, as well as the portals that have been created through the worldwide aurora borealis. You know, there's a whole new energy coming online worldwide, and that's, the guides are saying, Katarina, and that is part of the fog, because the higher the frequency of Gaia becomes, you know, she's also releasing layers of density. And was 717 in the recording. It's like, yes, we are on track, we are on part, and we're working through this. And you know, the new life that is coming in, I see that with the little kitties, you know, they're so sweet. They have such a high, beautiful, pure frequency, and that innocence, you know, and that is with new children, animals. You know, Earth is in a constant birth, death, transformation, renewal. That's an ongoing stream that is now becoming much more online, because we're releasing also those codes of oh no, I should say it word differently. We're now tapping into the energies of infinity, you know, where we go into connecting with these higher realms, into self-rejuvenation, clearing these programs into, or in our cellular structure, into infinity, in how can I sustain this physical form through time and space in a much prolonged version, and much more with ease and grace, much more enjoyable. And that's also the message from the golden solar light beings. And it's like, yeah, whenever you have the fog call on us, you know, the golden solar light beings bring in that soul joy and radiance. You know, it's like boom, radiating it out, and you're like, oh God, there is light on the end of the tunnel, and maybe I'm already out of the tunnel. And the other ones are the funky space brothers. It's a part of the Pleiades, who have this really light-hearted approach, like happy dolphins playing in the water, where the rainbow dolphin codes are being transmitted. And they also not only are the funky space brothers build a bridge with the dolphins, the oceans, and radiate the codes around, they are also opening portals. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's just fresh new. I didn't know anything prior of that. So on Sunday, we are also opening the stargate of your heart, and that is you becoming a portal to multidimensionality, to infinity. And the dolphins asked for an upgrade. You know, when I tuned into all the animals around the world, there are changes coming, you know, and different species want to try if they want to merge or not, and that's in a testing phase, and that's a really long-term new Earth development, so not like in tomorrow, but in long periods of time. And the dolphins were like, hey guys, we are done, you know, we fulfilled all our ascension tasks, we are bored now. We need a new assignment. And now, and that's what just dropped in, the dolphins have been given permission to become also ascension portals. And that means a dolphin who wants to be on that diamond rainbow ray light code, they receive that activation of their stargate of their heart, and they can reach into different dimensions. I'm just checking if it's within this universe or at the moment to the edge of this universe and potentially going beyond. You know, I'm always happy to channel new information on video, and it's like they bring in those codes. Okay, they define a new layer of energetics, and they also bring a layer of support, safety, and connection. So if you feel like, oh my God, I want to expand in my abilities, you can also connect with the dolphins, connect with the element of water, and then with the full moon also increases the tidal waves all over the world to a much higher degree. So that's also a really good time to tune into the energy of the diamond rainbow ray for dolphins. Really, it's like slow motion in my brain, and it was 11:22, and that's a code for activation, and also the twin flame code, that coming together of the male and female energies. And the last Christ activation, we brought in the codes from Andromeda, Lord and Lady Andromeda, bringing in these new codes for life on Earth from a much higher galactic realm. And now we're receiving the codes for the ascension for yourself as well as the planet. So it's going to be really exciting. So let's see what light codes are coming forward to help us with this to help us with this full moon energy, and that we can connect with the highest energetics available. Ieshke kisi ika ka sa na ike akana na namasa niya kisi ishka kasa sa na maha ni wiki isi ashka sa na ma ki ishki kisi sina na maha mi waki kiki ishka kaka sa na maha mi wiki aska sa na maha mi waki ishka sa na iki si ya kiki si na maha mi wiki ishka kasa sa na maha mi waka kasa sa na maha mi waka sa na maha mi waka kasa sa na maha mi washka kasa sa na maha mi wiki si mi wiki si na maha mi waka sa na maha mi aki si na kasa ishkia sasanaha ishkia sasanamaha ishkia sasanamaha ishkia sasanamaha mi wiki sa na maha mi waka ka sasanamaha iwashka ka sasanaha mi wiki si namaha Niaki si ishka sa na maha miwa kaka sa na maha Niaki ishka sa na maha Miaki ishka sa na maha Miaka sasa nana maha. Mia kiki sisina maha. Niaki si ishka na masa. Miwa kaka sasana maha. Niaki ki ishka ka sa na maha. Miwa kaka sa na I a kaka sasana maha. Na ki sa na maha. Mi ki si na maha. Miwa kaka sasana. Yeshki ki si na maha. Nia kaka sasana namaha. Miwana na masa. Kiasi na masa. Kiasi na masa. Kiash ka sa namaha. Kiash ka sa namaha. Kiash ka sa namaha. Kiash ka sa na maha. Miwi ki si na maha. Miwi ki si na maha. Miwa ki isi ashka ka sa na maha. Ia ki si ni ki ashka sa na maha. Niaki ki si ishka sa na maha. Si ishka na masa. Miwa kaka sasa namaha. Miwash kaka sasa namaha. Iwa kaka sasanaha. Iwa kaka sasa namaha. Aka. Blessed it be, so mote it be, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My God. It started with the Pleiades creating a bridge with the diamond rainbow codes for the dolphins that helps to receive higher codes both from higher dimensions, the waters, as well as people, not just the dolphins themselves. And then the dolphins were really exciting in bringing in their codes and their gratitude for everyone on the ascension pathway. So really feel that joy and love and receive it in your heart. Then Kyan Yin was coming in and saying, hey, I invite everyone on that journey to increase your heart radiance, to connect with all the beings around you, and to embrace the beauty of the planet Earth. And she was also bringing the first codes of the twin flame frequencies coming in. And then, gosh, now I have a blank. When I really folded my hands up, that was Archangel Metatron helping these ascension codes to be coming in and anchored and helping with that alignment of timelines. And we really dive in deeply into that together with the activation of the Stargate of the Heart. And oh yeah, the Galactic Council gave a blessing for everyone, you know, a huge blessing from the entire Galactic Council. And they were like, so you get to know that frequency, you get to know that energy. And they were the second last. So the last was Archangel Metatron, and before that it was the Galactic Council. So I really wish you a wonderful full moon. May you enjoy these light codes, and I totally look forward to seeing all of you on Sunday, the 26th of May, 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. Central European time. And on my website, there are also the other time zones marked that you find it it's 1 p.m. Eastern time. So gosh, these codes are so high, and it's now 1833 in the recording, and that's the crystal code in there as well. So I wish you a most wonderful time, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Bright blessings to you, and namaste.